In the previous class, we discussed about these support and resistance, which is support become resistance, resistance becomes support, the strong ways weak support, and gaps up and gaps down. These supports and resistance was clear. And Furious sent me this one that single. Is it right? Yes, this is right one. This way, you have to sell here, but you sold after this one. I think you have to sell on this candlestick. Immediately you have to sell. After this green candlestick, immediately you sell on this candle, not on this candle, right?
Second red.
Yes, on the first red. Means after the first green, after this green, immediately sell on this candle. Okay. And here, okay. You are selling on this one. No, it is not. You sell on this candle. This is for reference.
One
and
red.
Yes. This is also for reference, means you have to trade this one, you have to trade this one, because one green, two red, one green, two red, one green, two red. So means you have a two signals to sell. Two signals to sell.
Okay.
Okay. So now we are going to clear more support and resistance levels. Support and resistance levels, which is remaining, we are going to cover today on those levels. Which are the remaining? Let's first week over week. Single patterns SNR. %50 of candles, body SNR, and round number SNR. And trend line. So these will be our today's topic. Week over week SNR. How we can understand the week over week SNR? Let's see. When we find a green candlestick have an upper rejection. A green candlestick have an upper rejection. This rejection, mostly you will find a candlestick which have a lower or upper rejection, both rejection you will find. So we required the upper rejection. And now upper rejection is telling that sellers entered. The sellers are active. The sellers want to enter in the market. The sellers showing the interest. Upper rejection is telling this information. When they are showing the interest, definitely they will try on the next candle. When the next candlestick opens, it little bit comes down. And then if the bias wants to move up, like this one is a candle. Now you will find a wick here, and maybe sometimes you will find the wick here. Now, here what we found that the sellers was entered from here to here. And then who controlled? The bias controlled them. This finally the bias controlled and market moves till this area, right? It's move up in direction. So these sellers was converted into buyer. Now what we can do? We will do that this from completely this and this is is a support. This and this is a support, and this is the strong part of the support. This is completely there is a support, and this is very strong part of the support. Means previous there is a support, we can count is a completely is a support, but that is a strong part of the support. Now in case if you find the sellers come and close here, 95% chances the next candlestick will be the green. You can go for the up direction. You will go for the up direction. This is the strongest point to go for the up direction. Likewise, when you will find the red candlestick here, if there is a red candlestick and the red candlestick have a lower wick here, and the next candlestick little bit moves up and then comes back down, the candlestick declined. Now this is a process where the buyers entered, they shown the interest, and then finally the sellers controlled them and then declined and make a new low. So this will be the completely resistance level. This is what? It's a resistance level. And this is the strongest part of the resistance level. Which one? This is the strongest, which is called the control wick strongest part. Here what you will find, the buyers, in case if they come back, immediately they come back, not after some time. So immediately if they come back, then this is a sign, the rejection. The next candlestick will be the red. Immediately you can go for the sell. And maybe sometimes there is a two candlestick. Maybe the buyers have a two candlestick, not a one candlestick. If there are two, you can also go. If there are two, you can also go for the buy. But this is called as a support and resistance. So I can say wick over wick, support and resistance. This is very hidden type of support and resistance, hidden SNR.
Okay.
Okay, so this part mostly you will find on the market, and then the another part, which is called a single candlestick pattern. The single candlestick patterns, as we will know, that there's a hammer. There's a hammer, and there's a pin bar hammer. There's an inverted hammer. And there's a pin bar inverted hammer. There's a spring candle. And the same for the sellers. Hammer, pin bar hammer, inverted hammer, pin bar inverted hammer, and then a spring candle. And you will find the doji's candlestick. So if it is a doji star and dragonfly doji and gravestone doji and long ledge doji, or this long ledge doji, all these are called the support and resistance. How we can draw? We will draw this wick as called the support. This wick is called the support. This wick is called the resistance. This wick is called the resistance. This wick and lower wick is called the support. We can use it as a support and resistance. This is support. This is support. A resistance. A resistance. A resistance, and that is the bottom as a support level. Here that is a support, and then it's a resistance. Support, resistance. Here we can use it the resistance and support. So these single candlestick we can use as a support and resistance. Here I'm going to draw single patterns act as support, resistance. We can use them, right? These are also we cannot ignore. We can use when we find we can use these support and resistance levels. After that, a candlestick have a 50% level that will be called as a support and resistance. For example, if you find the bias is moving up in this direction, is moving up in this direction, is moving up. And if you find there's no price action in the past, so for example, if we found that in this candlestick, there's no price action in the past. Within 50 candles. So we will take as a 50% level of each candlestick. Like this is the 50% level is called as a support and resistance. The 50% level called as a support and resistance. It will be called as a support and resistance. So for example, if you find that the sellers comes down, they broke in and closed, for example, on this support, you can expect the next candlestick will be go in up direction. And if it closes under down, then you can expect the next candlestick will move down from here. For example, it closed here. The next candlestick can move up. Means the 50% level of the body we will use as a support and resistance. This is a law. Okay. And then round number. Round number is what? It's a price. Like when we found a chart that you will find sometimes these type of round numbers like that.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, ask.
When I use 50% of candles body SNR,
Yeah, look at. Sometimes when we will find a trend, right? What we will find? A trend, right?
okay.
So this trend, how we know these candlesticks have a support and resistance? But when we will see at the past, there is no any price action. There is no any price action. So that time we will be confused that where we will take a support and resistance. Can we go too much past? No. I will share share with you this completely examples on the 50%. Just I complete the round number, then we will go for the examples as well as on the chart. I will show you the examples, right?
Okay.
So there are round number. For example, there is a price like a 1.10000, right? This is a 1.10000, and this is the price 1.1100, right? It can be the point. And then after that, we have a point 1.1200, right? And then we have this point 1.1300. And then we have a price 1.1400. So this is what? These are the round numbers. It is called the round numbers. The round number ends with a single zero. And round number ends with a double zero. Round number ends with a triple zero. These numbers are called the round numbers. These numbers which act as SNR. Why they are acting as SNR? Because in the forex market trading, the traders are setting their target of stop loss, the target of take profit, round number to round number price. So that's the reason these round numbers are acting as a support and resistance, because there will be pending orders on each round number. That's why these pending orders will react at when the price will reach at that round number. So one candle or two candlestick reverse back, sometimes not reverse back, but these round numbers will be called as a support and resistance. We are going to understand now the examples, right? One by one, a wick or wick example, then single candlestick pattern example, and then the 50% candlestick example and the round number, all these one. This is a chart, right? So first of all, what we have identified, we identified the round numbers, right? You just to focus, this is a round number, 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 right? And this is a round number. This is called the round number. Now you can see if there is a round number, that's why price comes back and then moving down. This is a round number, the price comes back, then moving up. A round number is a breakout. A round number is moving down and then it's taking resistance and then moving down. The round number, sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not working. Sometimes look at here, it's working 2 times, right? And sometimes here it's working. So likewise, the support and resistance, the round numbers sometimes are working and sometimes not working. But these round numbers will be called as a support and resistance. In case if the round number ends with double zero, what? So if here you can see that it ends with double zero. Am I right? Okay. 1.22 at double zero, right? So this is called the round number. And here, if you found this one, it's called the 1.22900. And if you go for to count here, this is called the 200, 100, and this is called the 300, right? Look at here. Yes, this is called the 300, right? I'm just writing the level. Okay, you can check this. Is it 300, right? 001. It says it's like a 000. So this is a round number. Here you can see the price touches and then falling down. This is round number. Price touches and falling down. And if you go back, you will find the support and resistance on these round numbers, right? So not only just one time, lot of times you will find the resistance, support. Like you will find here the resistance, support. It's just a round number. Now come to understand the 50% logic. What is the 50% logic? 50% logic, for example, we have it here, the market. For example, if that is the market, so you can see this market have a past. This market have a past. Okay. How it is a past means if there is a candlestick, is there any past? Yes, this is the past price action. And this is a candlestick. Is there any past? Yes, there is the data is in the past. But is this candlestick have a past? No past, right? So means this is a perfect. This is a perfect example that there is no data in the past. But here there is a past. We will never take. We will never take. We will never take. We will never take. We will we will never take the 50%. Only just we will take a 50% of this candlestick. Why? Because there is no past data. No past data. It will be act as a 50% as a support and resistance. So we will go. I'll take a line and it will be the 50% of this candlestick. You can see. Am I right? It's a 50% level. So this 50% level, you can see here it's working. Am I right?
Yes.
It's working? Yes. Now, if you want to check this 50%, if you go back, you will find a 100% support and resistance. That is my experience. Look at, I'm going to show you in the past, you can see, you can find there is no support and resistance here recently. But if you can find, look at, do you find there is a support and resistance? This one is a support and resistance. So means 50% is proved that that is a support and resistance. But can I take this level? No, because there is a price action. Can I take this one? No, it is a price action. Can I take this one? No, it is a price action. Means from here, I'm not taking a 50%. I'm taking a 50% only when there is no past price action, right? Means all the candlestick 50% is not a support and resistance. When there is no past price action, when we are unable to identify any support and resistance level. That's, for example, here, look at. Do you find here any support and resistance on this candlestick? No. That 50% we will take as a support and resistance. So this will be the 50% as a support and resistance. You can see price comes directly, touches and then reverse back because of the 50%. Carrying my point. Right. A 50% level. The price comes, touched and then reverse back and then breaking out. But this level will be called, you can see how many times it's a support. Getting my point? This is a support. I just took a 50% of this level because it's a valid point. So you can use when there is no price action in the past, then you can use as a 50%. And now if you want to prove this level, you can go in the past and then you will find. We'll go in the past. This is how to prove the level. See here. No support and resistance, no support and resistance. After 3 days, 4 days, whatever the days, you will find the support and resistance. That is the proof. It's a concept. There will be any data where we can find the support and resistance. There is a look at after 1 month back, 2 month back, but you will find. But now there's no support and so there's no data at the current point. So if we go to the 1 hour, where we have drawn here, right? Do you find? You can see this is 100% recent data here, right? There is a support and resistance. Oh, look at here. This is the support and resistance, 100% sure. 100%. It's a support and resistance because we've taken a 50% level up there. So means the 50% data candlestick you can take in case if there is no past price action. Okay. In case emergency, you can use when you find there is no any support and resistance. That will be the very strongest support and resistance. If you can see the support, if you can support how many times, not one time, many times it is taken as a support and resistance level. And after that, the single candlestick pattern. So the single candlestick pattern, any single candlestick pattern you can use as a support and resistance. Like this is a pin bar you can use as a support and resistance. This is a pin bar. This pin you can use as a support and resistance. This is a hammer. You can use this as a support and resistance. This is a spinning candle. You can use as a support and resistance. It's a doji. You can use as a support and resistance. If the price closes, you will find the reactions will be there. There's a spinning candlestick. You will find the support and resistance, and you will find here that the price is working. Like these type of all candlestick will be active as support and resistance levels. So after that, there will be the trend line. The trend line means we require the 2 points. How many points? 2 points. Like there is a red candlestick, and then after for example, if you find a green candlestick, right? We have to focus the 2 points. Here, the red candlestick have a bigger wick and green candlestick have a smaller wick. But here on the second setup, the red candlestick have a smaller wick and the green candlestick have a bigger wick, right? It is very important. See, it's a bigger wick. And after sometimes when we will find that the sellers here and the sellers have a smaller point and the buyers have a bigger point, right? And here you will also find the sellers have a bigger point and the buyers have a smaller point. So when we will join the 2 points, means in a direction, like if you want to join this lowest point to the lowest point, this is also a trend line. This is also a trend line. A lowest point to the lowest point. This is also a trend line. Okay. But if you want to understand the market, the lower point you can join to the lower point. Means you will find the difference. What is the difference? This is the difference. So for sometimes what will happen, the price sometimes move down, move up, and then comes and just touch this one and then move up. And sometimes what happens, the price will move up and then sometimes comes back to this level and then move up. So the both options can be there. Means we will never ignore both levels are right. The both levels are 100% right. is there not any point that someone point is correct and someone point is not correct? Both points are correct. Here, for example, this is a clear point. So this point and this point is also very clear point. For example, here I'm going to just to show that this is a bigger wick. That this point is a different point, but if we use this point to this point, it will be also correct. This is the way to draw the support and resistance from trend line. On the chart, if I'm going to show you, see that if I want to draw the support and resistance, if I'm drawing like this one is a support and resistance from here, the trend line. If I'm drawing this point to this point, you can see the price is not coming back. Look at the price is not touching here. But if I select this point, is it better? That will be more better. That will be on the similar point. That will be more better. So now slowly, you can find this level is working properly. This level is working here properly. The price touches and then reverse back. But here this point is not working. So sometimes we are selecting the different points. Means like a one point to another point in a trend. So from here right now, if we are using this point and we are using this point, it will be perfect point. You can see it touches and reverse back, touches and reverse back. And sometimes we are using this one, highest to highest point. This is also highest and lowest point is matching to each other. But sometimes like this one. Next, I'm going to show the another points here. Like this one from here to here. From if there is no wick, we will take it at bottom, and then we will use it like that. See, it's a support, it's touching and then moving up, touching, then moving up, means acting as a support and resistance level. You can take it a support from here, and then you can make it here, or if you can make it here. It's adjustable. This support and resistance also working here. This new support and resistance also is working here. Market will move up. The support is working. Means in this way you can draw the trend line and you can use as a support and resistance as well as support and resistance is a resistance or support area where the price will change the direction. So horizontal levels are also important. This support and resistance trend line support and resistance is also important. Okay, so these was the support and resistance ideas. In the previous section, previous class, and in this class, I have completed the support and resistance. In the next class, we will go for the supply and demand, and then we will go for the psychological patterns, and then the breakout. 3 topics we will inshallah cover on the next class: psychological pattern, supply and demand, and then the breakout. Okay.
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 Okay. So
I'm speechless.
yes, work on it as much as possible. Work on it. And the next class, we will learn the advanced points. And those points you will like too much, right?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much.